Hey guys, and welcome back to another Kickstarter conniption. Today I'll be doing an overview of the game Oil Town by Pio Games. As always, we want to make you aware that our overview videos are sponsored in part by our Kickstarter backers and the creator of this game. Hey guys, and welcome back to Studio J. I'm Shantelle, and today we'll be doing an overview of the game Oil Town by Pio Games. Oil Town is a dice placement game where you are pioneers in the Wild West drilling for oil. Pio Games was kind enough to send us a copy of the game, so let's go check out how it's played.
Players start the game by drawing 9 drilling cards from the drawing decks as hand cards. Then, they lay out their hand cards in drilling columns, top, middle, and bottom drilling rights cards to their respective rows. If you're unsatisfied with your current hand cards, you can give them to another player and receive compensation from the town in the form of more promising drilling rights. Players then take 14 dice and assign them in the amount they wish to their drilling columns. Once assigned, players roll their dice and play them on their drilling right cards and/or helper cards. Requested helpers can earn you income later. Players then collect 1 oil drop per card for every completed oil flow and resolve all the helper cards with dice on them. The game ends when a player reaches or exceeds the threshold of 50 oil. Each player then receives 1 additional oil for each card placed above their neighbor card in that final round. Here's some things you might want to know about Oil Town. Oil Town was designed by Anton Jankowski, and it's a dice rolling game. But because of the oil drilling cards that you collect and the ability to manipulate them by turning them to make the best connections, this game also has a connection or puzzle mechanic that's built into it as well. The game has 4 helper cards that are given to each player during the game. And at the beginning of the game, it tells you just to pick one of the kind of advanced helper cards to continue playing. It adds a little bit of replayability because in the expert mode, or a variant of the game, you actually can keep both helper cards to be able to continue to move toward your goal that way and actually add just a little bit more variation into the game. The trickiest part of the game is actually rolling the correct number values that you think you need. Again, during the game, you're trying to connect your top, middle, and bottom drilling rights cards, and you want to do that by making dice chain connections. So if the top card has a pre-printed 6 on it, I want to be able to roll a 5 or a 1 to be able to keep my drilling connection complete, keep it going. So it's really tough when you assign 2 or 3 dice to that particular card, you go to roll them, and you're just not rolling the numbers that you need. There are some variants with the helpers that you have where you can re-roll dice or reassign dice, and by giving other players cards in previous rounds, that can actually help you to make easier connections as you continue through the game. Overall, Oil Town is a light, small box, hand management and dice rolling game. If you think it's your type of game, you should absolutely check out their crowdfunding campaign that is live right now. As always, that's it for us here at Tantrum House, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, like it, and stay tuned for all the new things that we've got in store for you coming down the road. We'll see you guys next time.
Are pioneers in the Wild West, striking for oil, drilling for oil.